Shalom. This is Tazawa Akal from GMS Germany with a new lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rukakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles who have told us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there who push this truth with diligence and sincerity across the four winds. And shalom to this sincere listeners out there who may be part of the 1/3, man. And of course, shalom to the elect, who this is all about. So, it's just a transit lesson, on my way to my location through the Spirit, and just feel like let me just basically hit the lesson, man. Push the button, like the big brothers from the Mois always say, just push the button. They also always do I think once a week, to basically sit down, where they just spirit like the wind, and also sometimes they have the lesson where it says just push the button. And it's the same mentality I got right now, because didn't really have a topic, but I was just thinking about Elder Pastor Taha, because a brother sent in the group today an old video from Elder Pastor Taha, man, that we can't be lukewarm, man. It's 100% truth, man. He was flipping out. I never heard Elder Pastor Taha so angry, but he was really Salakia. But he was really angry. I don't know how old this video was, but it was a certain period of time where Elder Pastor Taha was really furious about what's going on in GMS right now, man. And that's the thing. So you just see that Yahweh Shemi Shai, man, hey, he's doing this thing, man. There's no coincidence, because he was still in this video. We're still talking about the 3 videos a week, but now we're in the spirit Yahweh to do everyday video, or even more. So it's showing you really that we have to really be fired up, man, for this truth, and this truth has to come first, because this, like I said in the previous video, the spirit is really heavy on me to tell us more and more in the videos, man, that we have to put this truth first, because we have to have this mentality. Hey, if you put Yahweh Shemashai first, we're going to be protected. If you put in second place, you're going to put us second place, or third, or fourth, or fifth. We have to put Yahweh Shemashai first, man, because He is the power that blesses with everything that we have, everything that we got. This car that I drive off right now is from Him. The mentality, the spirit, and the knowledge is outstanding in the spirit is from Him. Everything we got, if it's material or spiritual, whatever, it comes from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. The people that we deal with, the loved ones that we got. So, and also the men that got families, we should never forget that in the book of Acts chapter 16:31 it says, believe in Yahushai and thou and thy household shall be saved. And that's what we should never forget, man. If we be faithful in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our family gonna be saved too, because you have to understand, you're the head of the household, so you leading the household. And if the household fall on you, hey, even if you have a wife that is basically disobedient as hell, is fucking stubborn, you shouldn't forget that she's a weaker vessel. And from who came the sin? From Eve, from the wife, from the one, And through her we shall all die. Rough paraphrase. Sirach 25 and 26, if I remember right. From her became the beginning of sin, and through her we shall all die. And that's true, because many men fell because of females. Many men die because of females. And many men gonna continue to die because of females, because they forsook Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to please a fucking female, man. And then a person that is close to a brother watched a video from us, and the spirit basically said, hey, I'm going hard on the women lately. Not because something happened to me, because I just see what happened around me, man. Because I just see the mentality of these females dealing with my brothers. Of course, don't bring the personal business up, but hey, these females are full of shit, man. And you have to understand, man, you should really be the mentality, hey, if she be stubborn, if she want to hinder you, man, kick rocks and keep on going, man. You shouldn't fall off this truth right now because of a female. You should never fall because of a female, man. Straight up. But I don't want to go into this lesson about the females. I just want to we have to be hard for this truth, because you have to understand, Yahweh Shemashai will never forsake you as long as you don't forsake Him. Hey, I'm going to bring one from favorite precept, man. Like the brother, not Ziyah from the GMS Holocaust was like, yeah, does it what? Your favorite precept, right? Because we had sometimes we have in a group chat, and this goes about precept of the day, basically. And then we're gonna put precept, and he pulled my precept, But it's in 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and verse 2. And it says, and he went out to meet Asa, and he said unto him, he and me, Asa and all Judah and Benjamin, and Asa was the king over the southern kingdom, which basically consisted out of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Yahweh is with you while you be with him. So Yahweh Hashem is with us as long as we be with him. So even if we'll never forsake Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we're going to be forever with us, man. Okay? And if you seek him, he will be found of you. So if you seek Yahweh Hashem, what the fuck, man? Stupid shit, man. If you seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we're going to find him. So like it. Let me keep on going. If you seek him, he will be found of you. But if you forsake him, so if you forsake Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he will forsake you. And that's the thing. This should never forget. If you forsake Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's gonna forsake us. So like you. The rest of the battery gonna last. And that's what we should never forget, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gonna forsake us as quick as we forsake him, man. You should always think like this about the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. He's righteous power, so if you take a step back, he's gonna take a step back. If you take a step towards him, he's gonna take a step towards you. So if you offer time for him, he's gonna bless you. If you take away time from him and do other shit, stupid shit, which is of none effect, which is completely nonsense, he gonna basically look at you like, what the fuck, man, what you doing? Because you have to understand, we are his children, but also spiritually, the nation of Israel is seen as, in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's eyes, as a female. So if your female goes off and do all kinds of bullshit, all kinds of nonsense, you look at it, what you doing, man? Why you so filthy? Why you doing all kinds of bullshit, man? You should serve me. You should be my rest unto me, and not a burden unto me, you know? And that's the thing. So we have to really be sharp on ourselves and really examine ourselves while we still have the time, and mortify the body, the members of our body, which means in Colossians 3:5, rough paraphrase, mortify the members of the body, which means to kill the desires of the flesh, man. Because hey, we have wicked desires, man. We have fucking, our flesh is fucking filthy, really filthy. When I mean filthy, I mean really filthy. And our flesh want to do all kinds of bullshit, because remember what's come into the truth, and the flesh gave me some homosexual thoughts, man. I thought it was mine, but it was coming from the flesh. And then to the spirit, the Lord. This is the thing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Sirach 39:33. All the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. And that's the thing. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushai would give us everything in the right time, in the right moment. Because I was in this mentality, I was vexed. I was like, hey, what's going on with me? Why I have these thoughts? Then a brother came up. I was watching a video from the GMS Mississippi camp, and was speaking about that. He was like, hey, you know, hey, you fucking flesh, Satan gives you homosexual thoughts, man. How you have homosexual intercourse and shit, man. I was like, hey, see, I'm not alone. Then boom, this demon left me quick. I was like, this is the flesh, because I recognized the enemy. Then I adjusted, boom, it's the flesh. You know, because hey, these demons, especially in the time that we're in right now, in this supposedly holy day, which are unholy days, in the season right now, they make mad sacrifices. So a lot of things can go on with you if you're not ruling the faith, man. So you should really be aware of yourself, because also the Pesach is coming up again soon. It's not even 3 months. It's 3 months. And what's gonna be then? Sifting time, man. And around the Pesach, a lot of people get sifted. That's why you should examine yourself while you can. And we're gonna see what 2021 gonna be more crazy than 2020. All these people thinking like everything gonna go down again, everything gonna be normal. Hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is about to judge this place, man. Our Heavenly Father is coming down with his great wrath. You know? He's coming down with his judgment, because he says, hey, fuck this place now, man. The prophecies come more and more to pass, the more and more you see the end is coming. Because hey, if the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is fulfilled, the end is there. From the beginning, he declared the end. So, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has a plan based out to the T. His script is perfect. And everything that he said is going to come to pass, and we just have to follow him. If you follow him and do his bidding, he's going to protect us, bless us, and we're going to be worthy of the election, man. Of the crown that Yahweh Shai himself is going to put on our heads, you know? And that's the thing. So, we have to be aware of ourselves, especially in this time, and also be aware of your brothers, man, around you. Check them. Really check them, man, because hey, a lot of things can happen, a lot of things going on around them too. So be not a burden unto them, be support. So check yourself that you're not a burden to your brother, because you can be a burden to your brother. You know how? You do all kinds of wicked shit, Then your brother thinking like, hey, why is this brother doing it, man? I have to support him. And then he got his own shit to handle. But then he thinking like, hey, I have to have my brother, man. I have to help him with this and this and this. So because you don't check yourself, because you don't take care of your fucking self, you're burden to your brother, man. You should carry the burden off your brother, not be a burden to your brother. So examine yourself, man. 2 Corinthians 13:5. It's time to examine ourselves. It's time to check ourselves. It's time to be sharp on ourselves, man. It's time to be sharp on ourselves. It's time to be fucking 100% to the best ability on order, man. And to be hot for this truth. I myself, for example, today, man, I had time in the morning, then in the midday I was all day busy. Right now I'm busy normally again. I should have used my time better, man. I should have used my time better. Straight up. I was a little bit bullshitting. Because if you have the spirit to do something, just do it immediately. Don't hesitate. I'm serious. Why? Like Elder Apostle Aramlab said. What do you say? Strike while the iron is hot. When you're blacksmith and forge a weapon, do you think he's gonna heat the weapon, heat the iron, and then he's gonna wait till it's cool down, then hit it? Nothing gonna happen. While it's hot, he's gonna hit it. And we should be in the same mentality. We should hit the iron, while it's hot, man. Why? Because, for example, right now you have the time being like, nah, man, let me chill. Demon jump on you, like the lazy demon or the yawning demon. All these kinds of demons, entities fucking with you. And you have to overcome them. You have to have the mentality, hey, nah, let me do it right now because I don't know what the next minute gonna bring. This is why we should also always say Yahweh Ratazah, which means Lord willing. Or what is it? Adan Ratazah, which means Lord willing, but Yahweh is the Lord's name. So we say, some say Yahweh in the brotherhood, some say Adan Ratazah, which means Lord. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Adan because they didn't have the word of the while. But so basically, this demon gonna jump on you, and then you think like, yeah, let me just chill and have an hour. This half an hour you could study, and then half an hour later, boom, something gonna come up, and you're gonna be busy as hell again. You can't do shit. So you're like, fuck. So that's why I tell you, man, from personal experience, strike while the iron is hot. It's the best thing that you can do. When the spirit's on you, just jump into it. And if you can't do it in this certain point, for example, you have a topic in your mind, write the topic down, all the preachers that come to your mind, and then fix it up later when you got time, man. Because you should seek Yahweh Bashem Yoshai daily. Why is it called today? I think there was a preacher. Let me look it up real quick. But it says basically in Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near, because there's gonna come a time where the Lord is not near. So we should seek him right now. We're still seeking right now where it's still possible, because there's gonna come a certain period of time where you say like, no, time of judgment. Not time to seek me anymore, it's time to judgment. That's why we should also pray for the time to come, for Jacob's trouble, that the Lord gonna protect us and our families and our loved ones, our brothers first and foremost, because our brothers are our family, man. Honestly, I myself put my brothers to the spirit. Like I have ranking system, so like sifting, system of mine. First Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, then my brothers, and then the rest, man. Then the rest. But first comes my brother. First comes Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, and then comes the brotherhood, man. And that's my mentality to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, and I see this is the right mentality, because Yahweh Shai said himself that basically, who are my father, who are my mother, and my brothers. He showed to the disciples when you read Matthew the 12th chapter, and I started 46th verse to the 52nd or 50th verse, but around the 50th verse to the point. And he said, hey, he showed to his disciples that they are my mother and my brethren and my sisters, and that's the same mentality that we should have, man. That's the same mentality that we should have in the spirit, because our brothers, our family, man. Because when you think about it, who's gonna strive with you unto death? You are to your brothers, man. Who's going with you through all trials and tribulations that you're going through? Your brothers, if they're sincere, if they're true brothers, true brethren, because they have false brethren amongst us too, man. There are to nobody that I know, but it can be. And y'all, I'm not the false brother, man. Y'all, I'm a true brother for the brotherhood and a supportive brother, not the burden to somebody. And these things, so you have to understand that a lot of things going on, a lot of things can happen, and we have to stay sharp for ourselves because our true family is our brotherhood. Because when we think about the brothers, it's really a precious thing, man. It's really precious. It's a precious thing, man, to have brothers. Like it says in what is it called? In Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Let me get that real quick. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick, and then I want to close out this lesson. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for the labor. See? So they have a good reward for their labor. Because you think about you working together, hey, it's going to be easier for both. You're going to take each other's burden. Verse 10. So like it. For if they fall, see, the one will lift up his fellow. See, so if you fall down, what's going to happen? Your brother going to lift you up, man. So your brother going to lift you up and going to take care of you. Because you fall, Justin falls 7 times, but rise up again. And your brother helps you to rise up again. So be happy when you get breath from, man. Be thankful to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai daily for your breath, man. For the brother, especially for the elders apostles, man. Be thankful for them. Because to them, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai used them to put us in the truth again, man. And we should be thankful daily for them. For our brothers, for the elders apostles, which are our brothers, man. Of course they're elders, but still they are our brothers, man. And apostles. Verse 10 to finish it off. Oh yeah. Verse 10 to finish it off, Salakia. And it says, but woe to him that is alone when he falls. So destruction to him that is alone when he falls. Because why? For he has not another to help him up. See, nobody gonna pick him up, nobody gonna strengthen him, because you're gonna fall down in the spirit, think like, hey shit, I'm the shit. Then the brother, hey, be like, nah man, that's a demon. The brother shows you, hey, this is not the right mindset you should have. Boom, boom, boom. You're uplifted again. Verse 11. Again, if 2 lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? See, so when you're together, you're hot in the spirit also, and you're not alone. But if you're alone, you cold, and that's the thing. So stay sharp on yourself and examine yourself in all times through the spirit, to really be not the burden to your brothers, which are the servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ratazah, and serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in truth, serve the way you can, and be hot in this truth, man. Because we see 2021 is coming up. There's just 2 days from basically 1 day. Today's Wednesday. All these things happen that we have to stay sharp for ourselves and support our brothers where we can. So it's everything that I got. Yahweh Ratazah, through the spirit, power, mercy, grace of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakakdash, was less edifying to the elect. I want to give again, Kol Aliyam, Hawat Wakabat, Wat Water, Labano Yahweh Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakakdash, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yoshai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yoshai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yoshai B'Hashem Rakakdash, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakakdash, Brakatam Wahablatim Shalom to the elect. Wa. Get to the next time. Wa Brakatam, Wa Baba, man. Shalom.